Well, guys, we have some pretty big news about Wyatt's truck. He's been kind of keeping this a secret. He has been doing some body work the last, month now?
Kyle's lying. I actually sold it. That's the big news. No.
Truck's gone.
Yep. We've been plugging away on this thing. Tons of body work. I hate body work, so I've been really dragging my feet on doing this, but it is all in primer. It is currently one color, and it's about to be another color.
It's finally happening.
It's finally happening, man. I have hated how this thing looked ever since I put it together with the black front clip and everything. I just hate the mismatched color. But we're finally making it one color to reflect the shirt that we released over a year ago now. And I said that I would do it, and here we are finally getting it done.
And you have decided to wrap the truck instead of paint it.
Exactly. So I was going to paint it. The paint that I had got from a certain company was nowhere near what they said it was, so I was a little upset about that. But it is what it is. I kind of like the idea of wrapping it right now, just so if I don't like this, I can change it later and just unwrap it and then paint it.
Plus, it's a race truck, so you can...
It's a race truck. It's going to get beat up anyways, so painting it, it's going to get scratched up. You know, they always say shiny paint makes or causes you stress, and that's the truth. So I didn't want to put another month's worth of work into painting it, detailing it, cut, buff, all that stuff. So we are wrapping it. I picked a really cool color I think is going to make this thing pop. And I'm looking forward to seeing it once it's done, man.
They have already gotten started on it. You can see Wyatt has one of the bedsides over here, all finished out.
Yep, so this one's all done. I've still got to finish that one. It's not too big of a deal, just some body work left on that in Bondo. And it's done, but everything else with the truck is ready to be wrapped. And our buddy Justin and Ryan are actually in here starting to get some color on this thing. So if you want to check it out.
And a little sneak peek here.
They're stressing me out with how many wrinkles they're putting in this wrap, but they swear it's fine. Yeah.
You guys can see the color we're going with.
Dude, it's like a copperish orange, metallic kind of deal.
Yeah, what's it called again?
A paprika orange from Tech Wrap. So I think it looks awesome. I can't wait to see the truck all one color, get it out in the sunlight. I think it's gonna be dope. So this is Justin. He's the one helping me out with this. And then Ryan's lending a hand also, so thanks to these two.
No problem, man.
Let's see if we can get this thing knocked out here in a couple nights.
It's about time.
I know.
Yeah,
It's been a long
it's
time.
finally gonna be orange, all one color. So it just needs the one bedside finished out, but Wyatt got the doors body worked and done, the fenders are in here, those are done.
Yep.
She's just ready to be wrapped, all one color finally.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time coming, like I said, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really excited for how it's gonna look once it's done. And the one thing I am worried about is this cowling. I don't know how well the wrap is gonna stay adhering to all of these little cuts here. So we're kind of deciding how we want to go about that. But otherwise, this thing is like really straight, long substrates, so I don't think it'll be very hard to get this thing in one color.
It's gonna look so sick when it's done, look at that.
So dope, dude. I'm so excited.
It's about time.
Yep, it's been a long time coming.
So nice.
baby.
All one color.
Sick. Oh, dude. Looking like a whole ass pro mod truck now.
You ever thought you'd see the day?
I knew I'd see the day. I didn't know I would be this in love with it. You know? It's been a long time coming. A lot of nights thinking about what color to make this thing, and honestly, I was not sure on this color to begin with.
Just think back to when she was wrecked, dude.
I know.
And now it's finally together again.
It's wild, dude. It looks so good. I didn't think I was gonna love the color, but man, this thing's straight hot.
That came out so good, dude. With the chrome wheels and the chrome grill.
Now I gotta polish up the wheels.
Damn, dude. That was a freaking race truck right there if I've ever seen one.
That's so sick. I'm almost kind of speechless, bro. It looks so good.
It's like almost done, kinda.
Yeah, it's like really close. They're never really done, but man, this one is very close. So that's sick, dude. I'm kind of regretting not spending a little more time on the bodywork on this bedside over here, but we're not going to talk about that anymore.
At least it was just a wrap.
Yeah,
so.
just a wrap. I could change it up later. But
maybe one day. Wyatt's been thinking about painting it, but
yeah.
For the short term, like, man, the wrap is the way to go.
Yeah, so sick, dude. It looks badass.
Big shout out to Justin.
Yeah, thank you, Justin, for coming and knocking that out. Couldn't have done it without him. I would have definitely messed it up.
Dude, that came out sick, dude.
Looks so damn good. I love it. I'm really glad. I was thinking about doing a lot of the stuff like a black, but I'm really glad I left the chrome. I think that really makes it pop.
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
The color and everything.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, you already got some soot on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like PPF that whole fender.
That thing's gonna be done after a track day.
Yep, she's gonna be cooked, dude. It's gonna be stained permanently here pretty soon. Diesel things.
Yep.
Is what it is.
Just part of the program.
Yep.
It's definitely wild to see how far this thing has come since you have moved here. I mean,
Yeah.
what, it's been like 3 years now, and this thing was just a pile of tubes on some wheels.
Just about 4. In a couple months will be 4 years. And yeah, dragging it out of the trailer on some welded on stilts because there was nothing else to it. And now that we're racing it, it's pretty wild to think. I was actually scrolling through my Instagram a couple nights ago, just looking at like the history of it and how long it's took and whatnot, but super happy with it. I honestly could not be more happy with how this thing turned out. It's really starting to turn into everything I imagined when I set out to build it. So yeah, I'm really happy with it, man. Really a big thank you to everybody watching the channel and buying merch.
Yeah, it finally looks like the t-shirt now.
Yep. So the proceeds from these definitely help and or definitely help fund this project, and really couldn't have done it without y'all and Kyle's support and all the companies we've been able to work with, and really put together a badass rig. So
yeah,
thanks to you guys for making that happen.
If you don't know the story on Wyatt's truck, I'll link the original video when we first kind of revealed it, because I had some pictures and stuff that Wyatt sent me in that video, because this thing started out as a wrecked truck. It belonged to
My great uncle.
your great uncle.
Had bought the truck brand new in '70, and yeah, after a couple of wrecks and a drunk driver turning out in front of it, totaling it for the final time, kind of led to this, where I actually took my daily driver at the time, completely stripped it apart to build this truck because big brain moves.
Yeah, you had a 03 Duramax.
Yep,
that you were
ruined a
building.
perfectly good daily driver to build a race truck.
Cut it up, put all the bits of the wrecked 70s truck on top of it.
Yep.
And there you have it.
Yeah, and honestly, a lot of people are gonna hate on changing the color to one color, but a side note,
I don't think anyone's gonna hate, dude.
a lot of people liked it, bro. They were like, oh, it has character.
No.
I hated it because originally this truck was all original.
How could you hate that, dude? It looks so good.
Yeah, like it had it not got wrecked and I had all the original panels for it still, it would still be that original color. I loved it. It looked so amazing. But after getting it wrecked and having the black panels on it and everything, I was like, dude, we just need to change this up. And for the longest time, I hated how it looked. So a lot of people will be upset about it, but I am more than pleased with how it looks now versus where it came from.
Just got to get her dialed now at the track. I mean, she's running pretty good. 540 last time out in the 8th. Get her going a little quicker, and then...
Yeah, so if it runs and leaves the line as good as it looks now, we'll have a pretty good contender. So We are definitely going to be doing a lot of testing here soon. We actually have a race next weekend up in Indy for the ODSS schedule. And then we are going to bring it back here and do a lot more testing because we are racing Cletus's all-wheel drive, no prep race with the truck. So
I'm also bringing the Tessie. I got some tricks up my sleeves.
So. Little does he know I'm calling him out first round. Putting that thing
No,
on the
we
trailer,
gotta-
bro.
We gotta wait out, dude.
Yeah,
That would
so-
suck if we line up first round.
That would be horrible. So definitely need to get some testing done for that. Be pretty sweet, man. Looking forward to it.
So Wyatt's truck turned out freaking sweet. And while we're on the topic of diesel trucks, figured I'd give you guys an update on the Cummins.
We did get the block back from the machine shop here, so we are just about ready to get this thing reassembled, put it back into the OG tow rig, and get that thing up and running. We are going through it top to bottom. This thing is going to be dialed. We have had some delays,
Just waiting on some stuff to show up, getting the stuff back from the machine shop. So I know it's been a little bit of time since we have shown you guys anything on the Cummins, and we haven't posted for over a week. I do apologize, but Booster Boys isn't dead. We didn't go anywhere. We've been doing things behind the scenes. My plan this week was to have a lot more content done on the MR2, but we ended up changing some things around and we just ran into some delays there. We ended up having to swap some parts out. We were just about ready to get this thing on methanol, and I thought we'd have it started up, a week ago, but we ran into some rule changes that we realized we have to make, and we are still kind of debating on what classes to run because we're trying to get this thing ready for World Cup finals. So there's been a lot of time and thought process going into that. I'm waiting on some things to show up for the Cybertruck, and the Cybertruck has kind of been taking this bay up right here because it still doesn't move, and it's a pain to move this thing around as it sits. So if you guys buy a broken down Cybertruck, just be prepared that it sucks dealing with if it does not move at all because it's just a hassle. And just to give you guys a quick insight on the Cybertruck, because I'm going to do a bigger video on it anyways, and this is for the more dedicated fan base right here, not just all the Tesla people that come just for the wrecked Cybertruck. It does need a new front steering rack. So I've been waiting for that to come in, and that has slowed down a ton of progress because I really don't want to move this freaking tank around just to work on stuff on the lift right here. So I've been kind of pushing stuff back just to hopefully get that in, and we can get this thing driving again and get it on its way and, actually move it around, because that's not fun to move. The big diesel truck's not fun to move, and I'm waiting on parts for both of those to come in. And the MR2 has been our main focus this past week, and we're getting a pretty solid game plan together for it. So we'll have a lot of updates coming up, guys. I apologize. It's been over a week, and I did not break my promise. I seen some comments saying that I said I was going to keep posting more consistently. I did say that, but that was specifically for the month of July, and I think we crushed it in July. I want to continue to keep on a good video streak, but sometimes we just have these delays, and it is what it is. But we didn't go anywhere. We have a ton of content coming up, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed Wyatt's new wrap reveal because it came out freaking sweet. Now that we finally have some stuff that showed up, we can start making videos and make some progress again. So hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you later.